Did you know that 3 college students working on a personal side project turned into one of the most recognizable video games of all time? What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to talk about the incredible story of Team Fortress 2, how it came to be, and where it is now thanks to 3 unlikely men. First, let me introduce you guys to Robin Walker and John Cook. Robin Walker is an Australian video game designer, born in 1975. Robin studied at the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, also known as RMIT, a public research university located in Victoria, Australia. Robin took a class in coding which helped him quickly fall in love with computer technology. During his enrollment at RMIT, he began work as a full-time programmer at a tech company. He ultimately dropped out of college to focus on his programming career. In his time at RMIT, he met a colleague named John Cook. Similar to Walker, John Cook attended RMIT for computer science. They quickly became friends and bonded over their mutual love for programming. They began to work on a personal project in their free time for a game called Quake. They were developing the Team Fortress mod, the idea that would launch their careers at Valve. They were accompanied by another upcoming developer, Ian Cawley. The trio spent most of their free time developing the original Team Fortress mod, perfecting the gameplay that would go on to inspire today's Team Fortress 2. They completed the mod in 1996, featuring a multi-class, team-based game incorporating the gameplay that we all know and love today. Valve caught on to the incredible vision they had developed as a team, bringing them all in person to port the mod to the Gold Source engine, resulting in the classic Team Fortress that released in 1999. Walker and Cook continued to lead development for the sequel, Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 was initially announced in 1998. However, through its 9 years of development, it underwent some major concept changes. The idea of Team Fortress 2 was to incorporate the core gameplay elements from the original title, merged with the new upgraded engine and its distinct cartoon style. Walker, Cook, and Cawley were the main men behind the operation, although Cawley was not often present in the development process in comparison to the others. Walker and Cook took up the lead development roles, overseeing the entire process. Walker was very interested in what the community wanted. He wanted a game that would appease the fans. That's why many of the features he introduced are very community-oriented, such as community-created items. Walker's goal was to use player feedback and data from updates to guide the development of the game. While Walker drove the community factor of the game's development, Cook scripted many of the iconic features, weapons, and models we know today. Cook kept the mainline development in check, preventing it from straying too far from the original concept. Although, Cawley was not as central to the development as the other two. Cawley tried to help from a business and management perspective. He didn't really participate much in the actual coding of the game. As the sequel's development continued, Cawley was taking on a lesser role, preparing for a transition to a software engineering career. The other two took up his lead role and continued working hard until the game's full release. The game was praised for having unique core gameplay and a drastically different, yet upgraded feel from the original. The launch of the game was a huge success, but there was much more work to be done. The game had to be optimized and constantly updated to fit the current gaming market. Walker and Cook continued their work at Valve for many years after the original launch, working on other titles until their respective departures. Walker assisted on development with other games such as Half-Life 2 and Dota 2 when he was away from the development on Team Fortress 2. He oversaw the major transition to a free-to-play, microtransaction-based system. His final years at the company were truly a testament to the immense dedication he had for building the game from the very beginning to the game that we know today. Cook left the company in 2016, while Walker continued working there until 2020. It's truly an incredible story, seeing some irrelevant college students making their success and fame from a small side hobby that turned into something more. Their dedication to the project over the many decades got them the lead development roles at the company. A question that many players ask themselves today is what the game would have looked like without their support. The truth is, it wouldn't exist at all. The whole reason we have the Team Fortress 2 that we know today is because of their innovative, unique ideas that they experimented with until it turned a profit. It's a really inspiring story that proves anyone can make the most out of themselves by doing what you're good at and staying consistent. What do you guys think of this story?